When I was in high school, I marched with the band as a twirler. I did a lot of practice and more practice. But as you can tell, I'm a little rusty. Sometimes does it seem like our faith gets rusty? Especially when we have a tough situation in our life. Who do we rely on? Paul tells Timothy in 1 Timothy 4:8, physical training has some value, but godliness has value for this life and for the life to come. In verse 15, he goes on, he says, Timothy, you got to practice these things. You got to immerse yourself in these things. And this is going to make it where people can see that you are growing in the faith. So that's what we got to do. We got to practice these things. We got to get in Scripture. We've got to learn Scripture. We got to meditate on it. We've got to memorize. We've got to pray. And we got to encourage one another in the faith. Do you know how I learned to twirl the baton? I spent some time with a baton master. I took instruction. How do we grow in our faith? We got to spend some time with the master. You got to dust off the rust like I had to when I pulled this thing out of the closet. And you've got to encourage one another, build up each other's faith, stay in the Word, and pray together.